The Phuket Vegetarian Festival is spectacular, as you'll see. Not only human feats that will blow your mind, but great food to keep you looking fit. Phuket's Vegetarian Festival has its origins in 1825, when Prior Germ, the governor of Talang, moved the island's principal town from Ta Rua in Talang district to Get Hao in Katu district, to be closer to the tin mines and Chinese miners. The district was still covered by dense jungle and fever was far too common. A travelling opera company came from China to perform for the miners. The whole company became ill from an unnamed malady, and so they began a strict vegetarian diet, honouring two of the emperor gods, Kieo Ong Tai Ter and Yok Ong Song Ter. The sickness afflicting the opera troupe soon disappeared, and the people of Katu were intrigued enough to ask how it was accomplished. When informed the ritual vegetarianism with its attendant ceremonies had been the cause, the people embraced the faith enthusiastically. Since that time, the festival has been celebrated yearly, starting the first evening of the 9th lunar moon, and continuing until the 9th evening. It is widely believed to bring good luck to individuals as well as to the community. The afternoon before the festival begins, a great pole at each temple is raised, called the Goteng pole, with which the gods are invited to descend. At midnight, the pole is hung with 9 lanterns, symbolizing the opening of the festival. 2 important gods are also invited down at midnight to preside over the ceremonies. These are the Yok Ong Hong Tai and Kieo Ong Tai Te. Aside from this, there are other ceremonies throughout the festival, notably invocation of the gods Lam Tao, who keeps track of the living, and Pak Tao, who keeps track of the dead. Processions of the gods' images, and feats of the Ma Song like bathing in hot oil, bladed ladder climbing and firewalking. The festival ends with merit-making ceremonies at each temple, and the send-off of the gods on the last night. Ma Song or entranced horses are devotees whom the gods enter during the festival. They manifest supernatural powers and perform self-tortures in order to shift evil from individuals onto themselves, and to bring the community good luck. Ma Song fall into 2 categories: those who, having had an intimation of impending doom, want to extend their lives, and people specially chosen by the gods for their moral qualities. Throughout the festival, fireworks and drums are sounded, especially during ceremonies. It is said that the louder they are, the better, because the noise drives evil spirits away. Participants in the festival keep to a strict vegetarian diet for a varying number of days, usually no less than 3. This they do to make themselves strong in mind and body. They refrain from all vice, eating animal flesh and killing animals. The festival thus promotes good hygiene, brightness and inner peace. Thailand is a predominantly Buddhist country, and there are many festivals honouring Buddha, and this is one of them, the Chak Pra Festival. The city of Nakhon Si Thammarat is one of the oldest towns of southern Thailand. Although its origins are not fully known, most historians agree the kingdom of Tambralinga was a precursor of Nakhon Si Thammarat. However, records of this time are at best sketchy. They do tell of an abandonment and refounding of the town, which would explain the break in history between Tambralinga and the Nakhon Si Thammarat. Influenced by Indian culture, Chak Pra or Lak Pra festival signifies the joy that people had when Lord Buddha returned from a star, was invited to sit on a throne and carried to a palace. Locals carrying an image of the Lord Buddha holding a bowl making a procession around the city. The festive spirit sweeps the local community, creating an escape from the daily grind, and there is a fun competition to find who is the most religious. Held in October, the festival is preceded by activities 7 days before, such as beating drums, playing castanets, and decorating the ceremonial throne for the image. The actual ceremony is usually held only on the last day of the Buddhist Lent. In addition, there is a waterborne procession on Pak Panang River in Pak Panang, which coincides with an annual boat race for a trophy from the Crown Princess. Songkran is the traditional Thai New Year, out with the old, in with the new, but with the world's biggest water festival in between. So what be my? Songkran, or the Water Festival, is usually held as Thais usher in the new year, and its legacy dates more than 10 centuries. Traditionally, this festival teaches people to respect the elderly by paying a visit to express gratitude, to make boon, and in short, just to be with the family. This time of year is extremely hot and humid, with temperatures regularly surpassing 40 degrees Celsius, so a water festival is not only enjoyable but practical. In recent years, the Songkran Festival has become a joyous and liberating occasion, with people, both locals and foreigners, taking to the streets to douse each other with buckets and water pistols of all shapes and sizes, in a frenzied atmosphere of wet and wild fun. Attracting visitors from around the globe, the northern capital of Chiang Mai is one of the best places to experience Songkran, where it is celebrated on a grand scale with a flavour uniquely and entirely its own. Devout Buddhists can visit the many temples for merit-making, where lustral water is sprinkled on sacred Buddha images, such as the Prat Buddha Sihing image, and also poured over the hands of monks in a gesture of reverence. Donations to the temples are also most welcome. Visitors can enjoy many traditional Thai cultural performances held in the temple ground. One of the highlights of the festival is the Songkran Beauty Queen procession that takes place on the Songkran day itself. Meanwhile, many other events leading up to the main attraction are spread over several days, and it is here that visitors get to see various aspects of Chiang Mai firsthand: its culture, cuisine, arts and crafts, as well as the friendly people. The famous beachside resort of Pattaya also hosts its own version of Songkran, where revellers can indulge in a myriad of activities. A procession of the Buddha image through the streets offers local residents and visitors an opportunity to participate in the rural bathing of the revered Buddha image. Buddhist merit-making and the ritual bathing of Buddhist images at temples. Scented lustral water is poured over the hands of elders and individuals held in high esteem in a gesture of respect. Kong Khao ritual, the building of sand stupas and the performance of invocation rituals. Traditional folk games such as sharpshooting with elastic bands, and traditional folk sports played on the beach such as tug-of-war and Muay Thai boxing matches.